Well, top of the morning to you. Once again, you've reached the Tasmania Reactions channel. Please like, subscribe. Once again, Tasmania Reactions channel, back again. I was going to try to do something quick today. Hopefully this will be quick. Don't got much time. Hope you all enjoy. Had some great feedback from last night's video all day today. Still would appreciate a lot of comments. More subscriptions would be great. But I did get a lot of feedback from all different sides. I appreciate it all. Like I said, any type of comments would be great. But let's go ahead and get into this. So we're going to start off with a little something I haven't done before. But we are getting close to the Hallows Eve, as some would call it. So I just want you to stand by for a moment. I'll be right back. All right, fam, I'm back. Top of the morning to you, as always. Thought I'd start this off with a little scary story, since we're coming into the October months here in a few months. Hope you're all ready for this. If you need to go outside, get a campfire going, by all means, go right ahead. You can pause, do what you need to do, but maybe get under the covers, turn the lights on. This is way too scary for you not knowing what's coming up, and here we go.
Let me tell you a scary story. An economics professor at a local college made a statement that she had never failed a single student before, but had recently failed an entire class. The class had insisted that socialism worked, that no one would be poor and no one would be rich, a great equalizer. The professor then said, okay, we will have an experiment in this class. All grades will be averaged and everyone will receive the same grade. No one will fail, but no one will receive an A either. After the first test, the grades were averaged and everyone got a B. The students who studied hard were upset, and the students who studied little were happy. As the second test rolled round, the students who studied little studied even less, and the ones who studied hard decided they wanted a free ride too, so they studied little. The second average test result was a D. No one was happy. When the third test rolled round, the average was an F. As the test proceeded, the scores never improved, as bickering, name-calling and blame all resulted in hard feelings, and no one would study for the benefit of anyone else. To their great surprise, all failed, and the professor told them that socialism would ultimately fail, because when the reward is great, the effort to succeed is great. When the government takes away all the reward, no one will try or want to succeed. And that is socialism, my friends, a race to the bottom.
Pretty scary, wasn't it? Hope everybody stayed with me. Anywho, let's stand by and get a little serious for a moment. All right, I hope everybody's okay. Like I said, it was a pretty scary story. However, I joke a little bit, but this is actually one of the best things I found over the last year. I forget, Rebecca Paul or something? At least that's where I got it from. No better way to describe what socialism is. And I told you I was going to talk a little bit about what's going on in New York with Mandami, whatever his name is. And I mean, you don't, it's not a Trojan Horse anymore, guys, especially with the Odyssey coming out. You know, we've had situation in Minnesota. There's certain situations. I mean, you're getting areas where we're having, to the point where, I guess it's not collapsing, but you got a lot of businesses moving out. People are getting, being really affected by some of these votes, and media is not helping out situations, you know, and it's just a difficult situation out there when you have media not saying the whole story. You got a guy that can smile, goes by and supports individuals that have said horrible things, unpatriotic for America, as far as I'm concerned. Very patriotic. I want to sit here and I want to You know, I fought for my country. You know, many people that have. Surround myself with individuals like so. As you see, we got 250. You know, I'm very proud of that. And, you know, more and more if you watch the channel, we'll get into this a lot more. But there's some, I'm just going to highlight some things because, like I said, I want this video not to be that long. Want people to start coming by, like I said, subscribing, throwing some comments out there. But this isn't even the most scary part of what's going on. I mean, you have situations where you have, I'm sure you know this individual. Let's see. I'm sure you know this individual.
Trying to mess with your ability to vote. Basically, would require that for people to register to vote, you're going to have proof of who you are.
You're going to have, I believe she meant to say proof. I heard poof. I know I was talking like that on Friday and Saturday into Sunday and then Sunday evening. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I'm just going to say she probably meant proof. But what's wrong with that? Hold on. Maybe she's going to explain it a little better. Hold on.
Why? Because they're scared of you. They are scared of your power, the power you have, the power of your voice through your vote. Have.
Wait a minute. Was she saying poof? Because of the power. What? Hold on. Let's see.
Proof of who you are. Trying to mess with your ability to vote. Basically.
Okay, I think she said poof. Okay, but I'm pretty sure she meant to say proof. But then she starts talking about power. I don't know. Anyways, what's the big deal of having proof of who you are and that you're an American citizen and that you're actually able to vote? You know, individuals who have ID and are American citizens, some can't vote. If you're a felon, you can't vote. Can't carry firearms either. So be nice to know who you are. It says even if you're a citizen but you can't vote, would be nice to know who you are. If you have a paycheck that needs to get cashed, you need to know who you are. Go get whatever she was drinking before she got on here. Probably had to have an ID to purchase that, so they at least knew how old you were. And I believe there's another clip that shows, let me see, I'll run this through.
Would require that for people to register to vote, you're going to have proof of who you are. Why? Because they're scared of you.
No, I think it was a smaller. But I did see a longer version of this, and it was pretty much saying that trying to throw obstacles in front of you because you're going to need a birth certificate, you're going to need, or a passport. No, an ID. An ID would be good enough. A legitimate ID would be good enough in most states. But I can tell you what, I have all three of those available to me. I don't understand the big deal. Most everybody I know has forms of IDs that they've had to use those government documents for. So, a little ridiculous. I should do more research and see the whole video and ensure that she's not talking about something with like Copperfield or something, because I'm pretty sure she said poof. Anyways, well, maybe we dodged a huge bullet like somebody else did. Anyway, I'm getting lost. All right, hold on. But I also want to talk about what is even a bigger issue and maybe a new form of the Trojan Horse. You need pay attention. Pay attention.
They're scared.
Now this is my.
And the killing of the infidels, another translation is non-believers, non-Muslims, by your sword. Bro, you have the mayor of the largest city, most influential city, arguably, in the United States, giving his blessing to a Muslim imam, publicly praying for the killing of the infidels, non-Muslims, by your sword. All I'm saying is if you were to ask the question, we have to be wise and
so luckily this guy's got a pretty huge following. They have not been able to take this down. I've seen this video, or I've seen the video that he's using many other places, and it is translated as the way he says it is. When he had the mayor in New York praising a prayer that whoa, what just happened? Man, I haven't even loaded this up yet. They're already coming after me? Well, let's dance, right? Wow, that was weird. Anyway, I've seen videos, other videos with this, and it was translated the way he says it. It's literally saying, by the sword, eliminate the non-Muslims. So, I mean, no reason to explain it anymore, you know. I mean, we're talking about Christians, Jews, anybody that doesn't believe, anybody believes in the stars, believes in bracelets, believes in energy, believes in the moon, the sun, karma. I mean, like I said, no reason to explain it. It's flat out there, plain and simple. And also hanging around with many individuals who say, you know, we deserve 9/11, that 9/11 was meant to happen. Glad, in some cases, are glad it happens. And then this guy's gonna, even though a lot of uproar about him showing up a month from now, matter of fact, maybe not when this is loaded up, but on 9/11 for the 9/11 ceremony, and he's gonna show up. I bet he's gonna show up. I mean, why wouldn't he? Go out, look at the things that his wife's posts, look at the people he hangs around with, look at the communications that he's tried to have with Iran, things like. I mean, guys, we need to wake up. We need to know what's going on here. There's no excuse. There's a lot of media out there. There's a lot of media cover up that just trying to make them look all nice and has that nice little smile. There's a lot of things you can con, but it's kind of hard to con a con man. It's also harder to con an asshole, and we need a lot more assholes out there. You want to go watch South Park and get an idea what assholes are. There's a good opportunity to learn a thing or two and find out where you stand. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it probably for right now. I did want to say that you know, I did feel bad. I think this was a individual that was pushing for Mondani's being voted in. Just wanted to say that, you know, I feel sorry for this individual. I hope he's okay. But you know, this could happen to you if you're out. Just thought I'd go ahead and pass it to you guys here. Ouch! Got to keep your head on the swivel, buddy. Oh, jeez, Louise. Oh my good. Oh, yeah, that's gonna leave a mark in the morning. Oh, that might have. Wow. Yeah, that. Ouch. I can see one more time. That's pretty. Ooh. Ah. Yeah. Well. Oh. Yeah. Well. Yeah, that was a good one. Anyways, also, you know, I mean, if I was you, I would not be fooled by any of these little things out here, just per se. I mean, if you want to, go right ahead, but
Want to go to church but don't want to go alone? Sign up to get your own personal friends, missionaries like us, to go with you. Everyone needs friends and everyone needs Jesus.
Wow, that's weird. That's weird. Oh.
Warned Odysseus of the sirens, creatures with voices as sweet as honey, but hearts as savage as wolves. Though they appeared like beautiful maidens of the sea, they hid sharp, predatory teeth and a deadly hunger.
Huh. Sorry about, I don't know what just happened, but I'm telling you guys that literally had nothing to do with the last video. Not saying that, just that, I did not mean that to happen. Just like, for instance, it's not a coincidence that Brigham University goes along with, I don't care how you bring them, just bring them young. I'm sure that has nothing to do with anything anyways. But anywho, I'm going to be heading out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully it gave you something to think about. Like, subscribe. Tez Mania Reactions channel. Please look us up, spread us around, share the video. Like I said, comment. Like I said, I'm going to be trying a few things. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. This was kind of a serious topic, but definitely, hey, keep your head on a swivel out there for everything. There's a as I said last video, there's a lot of good out there, but there's a lot of evil out there. So I would say stay in school.